Today I show you how to charge your iPad Pro and in general any iPad that you might want to charge. This is the iPad Pro and I already unboxed it, but I keep it in the case. I keep it in the box because I don't have a case for it yet. So it's iPad Pro 13-inch M5 and it's here, this one. Today I show you how to charge your iPad for the first time and in general how to charge it. You took it out of the box and all you get is a charging cable, and this is my iPad Pro M5 13-inch. So I'm really happy with this one and it needs to be charged. It comes with a pre-charged amount, about half charge. It was at 70%, but still you need to charge it. And also you have the Apple Pencil that also need to be charged, the Pencil Pro. So it's pretty easy to charge your iPad, especially the new iPads. They have this, the new iPads have a USB-C port, so you don't have to use Lightning or anything like that. The USB-C port is, as you look at the iPad, the power button is here. So you have the power button, and I was trying to use Face ID to find my face and see if I'm here. You can press the power button on the side of the iPad, and here also you have the volume buttons. So you have on the side of the iPad, on the side of the iPad where you have the cameras, you have the power button and also you have the volume buttons. So with the power button you can turn on the screen of the iPad, and if you see that the battery is low or it doesn't even turn on, you can charge your iPad easily. So first I will try to unlock it. You can use this charging cable, or you can use the charging cable provided for the iPad, but this one is a bit short, so it might not be great. I prefer to use the IKEA 100 watts cables. I prefer to use the IKEA 100 watts cables. These are the really nice sturdy ones, and especially I like to use the Sjoss IKEA chargers. This one here, this is the 45 watts charger. For one port it will charge 45 watts, that's specifications right here. And it uses two USB-C ports. So first I plug in one of the end of the USB-C cable. Actually I should plug in the other one because it has the label on it. This label, so it's next to the power point. Then I need to plug in the power adapter into a power point. This is the UK style power point, but you can do this depending on the country where you live in different ways. From here, this depends on the country, but from here it's either USB-A, the big one, or USB-C, the new one. Now this USB-C cable is ready to charge the iPad, and it's really simple. All I have to do is plug it in, really. So I have the iPad, you find the USB-C port, and it doesn't matter which way you plug it, and you will see a notification also. There is a battery limit for 80%. In the settings app you can check the battery health, and you can see here information about how much of a battery you have left, and also the battery health and how many cycles. You see, this is the first time I'm charging my iPad, so that's really nice. And it was made in August 2025, and first use it's October, yesterday basically. I could set the limit to 80% to make sure the battery lasts longer, and also here you can see the maximum capacity is 100%. You can see the maximum capacity is 100%, so it was never really used, and this is the battery information. In battery here I have battery health and the low power mode. I can enable that if I wanted to. I can enable the low power mode if I wanted to, but it's not really necessary, and you can view which apps are using the battery. Now this is how you're charging the iPad battery. You should leave this battery charger in here until you reach 80% or 85%. When it reaches the maximum capacity, you can set it to 100% if you wanted to. You can set the iPad to charge the battery to 100% if you wanted to, but in general it's a better idea to enable the 80% limit so that you have a bit of a longer life for the battery of your iPad. This charger is working pretty well. You could use the Apple chargers. But the IKEA chargers, the Sjoss IKEA chargers, are pretty good for this. And in general, any kind of reputable charging manufacturer should be fine, it should be okay. This is the information it's charging, and it's telling me that occasionally it will charge to 100%, like that. You get some information like this when you tap on the information there. I guess you tap on this one, you can see that info. I can view all the battery usage, and pretty much there is not much use from this iPad yet. And I'm hoping to use it a lot. Hopefully it's going to be really useful. And yeah, this is how the battery. You can also set the low power mode if you want to keep the battery longer. It will set the battery icon to this yellow color there. I prefer not to enable that. So it's going to be battery percentage, and I like to use the battery percentage, and the battery health here I will enable the 80% limit. But if you don't want to enable that, you can set it to charge to 100%. I hope this helps you see how to charge your iPad battery, and in general it's good to have a case. I don't have a case on my iPad yet. Soon I will have a case, and I will have it easier to handle. This is very thin, it's pretty light, but I'm a bit I prefer not to drop it or anything. Thanks for watching.